Oh god, I'm a mess. I'm a disaster. I am a disaster, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Michelle. Beanie's over there laying under a tree. And today we are up in Flagstaff and we are camping. And a few months ago, I posted a video about my Subaru no-build car camping easy setup. And that was because I had just upgraded from my Jeep Renegade to the Subaru Crosstrek. Then I spent 6 days living in it in Colorado, and I quickly figured out that there were definitely some systems that I wanted to upgrade. In fact, there are 3 systems, and this is the first system that I have upgraded. So if you remember from the previous video, I had an old mattress, like a mattress topper that I had used in my Jeep Renegade. Now I had a sleep platform in the Jeep Renegade that then I put the mattress on top. So I had lots of storage and things underneath the sleep platform and a very easy space for my dog to lay all the time. I didn't really have to move it around when I got in and out of the car. Well, when I sleep in the back of the Subaru on those 2 pieces of mattress that I kind of shoved together, and then I needed to move the next day, or just, you know, I didn't have the same campsite, so I had to like reload my car. That mattress got like all tangled up and it had to be pushed and I had to shove things places, and it quickly became really annoying. And not only that, because it had to, by the end of the trip, it was just staying flat down, because I just didn't have a bee. I didn't have a bee. I didn't have anywhere to put it like I did in my Renegade, because I had a taller ceiling so I could fold it and it wouldn't like totally block my rear window. I couldn't do that in this because I had my bin here and it was just a hot mess. So I ended up leaving it flat all the time. But in Colorado, it rains a lot and Fiends swims a lot. And so that poor mattress topper was disgusting by the end of the trip. In fact, it actually is no more. That mattress topper is no more. I cut off some pieces that were still good and I put them into some of his old beds. But that left me going, what am I gonna do for a sleep system? Because a platform doesn't work in here because it's super low and it's flat already. The reason I had the platform in the Jeep Renegade is because the seats went like this. So you had to build something kind of flat. Otherwise you were so uncomfortable trying to sleep. But the headroom in here is super low, so you can't really get up on a platform. So with that said, I started looking at mattresses. Now I have my camp pads and things like that, but they're not super comfortable because Fiends likes to try to steal my sleep pad if there's only one sleep pad. So I really prefer something that goes the entire width of the vehicle. So that had me looking at full mattresses, and I quickly came across a brand called Luno, which builds mattresses specifically for certain adventure vehicles like Crosstreks and 4Runners and things like that. But they come with a really, really hefty price tag of over $300. And I have him and toenails, and so I was super worried about it. But I kept coming back over and over to their site. So then I started digging in a little bit more because I've learned the hard way that when you have a system that needs upgraded, take the time, do your research, and buy the right thing. Otherwise, you're going to spend just as much money, if not more, buying systems that don't work. So long story short, I did my research and I started seeing that every review had a dog. And so these people are adventuring with their dog, sometimes 2 people in the back with their dog, and these mattresses were holding up. And then as I started to look further, I realized that for just $20 extra, you could purchase a lifetime warranty as well for these mattresses. So that became kind of a no-brainer, and that is the first system that I upgraded. So we have the Luno mattress that is built just for the Subaru Crosstrek. I'm going to show you what it looks like in. I've actually used it several times. I tried recording a video, and I'm going to share some of that in this video with y'all because I was just a hot mess express. Ugh. Oh, 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 don't do that. Oh. Okay, repeat. What do you think, bud? What do you think? Yeah. This is elevating the game and my head. So I've slept on it a few times, and the first lesson learned is don't inflate it all the way. It then feels like you're sleeping on a stand-up paddleboard. But I'll show you later how you can really, really easily adjust that. And then the second thing is don't chintz on the setup. So there are two pieces that go in the wheel, in the, like where your feet go in the back seat. And I don't like undoing my entire car setup. So I was really lazy one night and then I was just super uncomfortable. So that's the only downside, is that I do have to like undo my entire regular setup to do the mattress. But my next system upgrade will take care of some of that. So anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in and show you what it looks like when it's all set up. Oh, it does come with its own compressor. Not compressor, it's pump, and it can plug into the car. I just use my Jackery because the Subarus have like one place to plug in and it's kind of annoying. So I just bring So there you go. She's all inflated. And I'll give you a close-up look, but I will also show you, I did upgrade and purchase the Luno sheet. It's built to stay on, and I read some reviews that the inflate and deflate will come undone if you don't have the sheet on. And that just sounds miserable in the middle of the night. So I went ahead and upgraded the sheet, but let me show you. All right, so this is what it looks like in the car, fully inflated, actually underinflated because that's what I like. It fills every space of the back really nice, including that space that's usually between the door, which Feeny usually falls off of, but it still leaves this space open, which is really nice because that's where I keep like my protection and things like that. So fills it really great. And then these are the bases that go underneath. I left a blanket under there. I need to pull that out because otherwise I'm like too far up. And this actually gets you really flat once you set it properly. So that's what it looks like in the car. And then there's a sheet. As you can see, it's got these cutouts which hold it super nice. And then up here, you got the two cutouts, but then you also have your inflate and deflate has flaps as well. And that is so that in the middle of the night, if you need to inflate easily, my sunglasses just fell, or deflate to get more comfortable, you can. I like it a little squishy and not fully done. So start to finish with filming, that took 15 minutes to get my car unloaded, get this all set up. So 10 minutes. And what I personally love about it is, like, I'm leaving tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna put this back in its bag most likely. I'm just gonna roll it up, get it out of the way, drive home, unpack my car, reorganize. And that's what I was missing in Colorado, was that like ease of just, you know, I'm laying in bed, deflate it. By the time I'm back to pack up, it's fully deflated. I fold it up, roll it. It's out of the way. It's not getting ruined. It's not getting stepped all over all day long. I really, really missed just that ease of being able to set up and tear down. Now, I do not like the fact that I have to take everything out. I tend to like to store my things underneath the seat or like behind the seat. So I can't do that, but luckily these are still open. So I just pop my travel cubes with my clothes right there, and then I put the other stuff on the front seat. But that is kind of the one drawback. My two other systems that I want to upgrade are my storage systems and my shelter system. So like being able to hide from the rain, not in here, like I had to do for 9 hours, because I had nowhere else to go. And my poor little temporary like shelter that I made from a tarp just got destroyed. So anywho, this is the Luno. I absolutely love it. This is like my 4th time sleeping on it. So I'll just continue to perfect like how firm or squishy I make it, which I think was my only downside the first time, was I made it so hard and I was in a campground that was super tight and I didn't want to like accidentally deflate it too much and then have to like start an air pump at 2 in the morning and annoy everybody. So I just dealt with it. But the last 2 times I've gotten close, I think this is the best, and I'm staying where there's nobody. So if I have to inflate and deflate tonight, no big deal. But anywho, that is the Luno mattress. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. We'll see how it goes longevity wise, but with the lifetime warranty, I feel pretty secure It is very thick material. So like Fiend's is 65 pounds, give or take. And he doesn't even really like compress it at all. And it is built, I guess I didn't tell you this, it's built in 2 pieces, so you can leave one side deflated. You probably saw it in the time lapse that I moved sides. That's because you can leave one side deflated. So like if I didn't want Feeny to sleep on it, I could actually roll it under. Like I said, he's bougie, he's needy, he likes to be cozy, so he gets a blanket and a sleep pad as well. So anywho, that's Luno setup. I'm gonna get back to just enjoying this beauty. I'll give you a little hint of what I'm gonna wake up to. Well, and go to bed too. See you guys on the next episode.